So continuing with our next topic on mobile automation with Appium, we are going to look at how we can send SMS messages in Android, how we can automate this, and how we can test this whole process of sending SMS in a mobile emulator. Okay, so first let's look at the API, which basically emulates this particular process of sending an SMS, and then you will receive it in your mobile emulator or your device. Now, this is the Send SMS API, which is part of the Appium library. Now, here you can see in Java, you can use the driver, and then you can use this particular method, which is send SMS. So you need to provide a number and then the message. Once you do that, it will send a message to your device. Now, one important thing to note here is this particular method, which is the send SMS, it's not available with the iOS drivers. Okay, so you can see here for this platform versions, this particular functionality is not available. It is only available with a certain Appium version and for certain Android drivers. So do keep this in mind when you are working around the automation of this particular functionality. So coming back to our project, I have already created a class under our Android package, and this is the send message class. So I have got the basic construct here. I have also made some changes to how we were actually using the driver and the Appium server URL. So now I have created a constant for Appium server URL so that we can use it throughout our class whenever we need it. And then I have also made the Android driver private to this class since we are not using this outside this class. Now we need two additional capabilities before we go ahead and use this particular method to send a message in an Android emulator, right? So here we are going to use the same app package and app activity capabilities. Obviously, the values would be different since this is an inbuilt app, which is the messages app, right? So we are going to use the app package and app activity, and then we need to provide the correct package for the messages. Obviously, you need to find this out, but I already know this. So I'm going to type this com.google.android.apps.messaging. Okay, and then for app activity, it will be ui.ConversationListActivity. So these are the two capabilities which we need to add, one for app package and one for app activity. Now, the next thing which we need is we need the phone number and the actual message. So let's go ahead and let's create two more constants here. So we'll call it private static final string. And then we are going to say mobile number. Okay, so you can use any particular mobile number, but I'm going to use the one which has been mentioned in this particular documentation by Appium. So I'm going to use this here. And then I am going to also create another constant for my message. Okay, so here we will say this is a test message from QScript. Okay, so these are the two constants which are required while we are sending a particular message. Now we will go to our test method, which is send message. Here we will say driver dot send SMS. Okay, so this is the method which has already popped up, you can see. So here we need to pass a phone number and a message. We have created two constants which we can use it directly here. Okay, so we'll say mobile number. So this is how the constant will look like once you have created it. And then you can say message. Okay, so this is going to send an SMS to our mobile emulator using the Appium API. Okay, so it is not an actual message, but you are trying to automate the process and you are trying to test whether this particular functionality is working for your device or not. So let's go ahead and let's see whether we are able to send this particular message or not, right? So what we will do here is we will go ahead and run this particular test now. And we will look at our emulator. So here you can see it has opened the messages, and now you can see on the top that we have received one message with a particular text from a particular number, right? So if I go ahead and I open it manually here, you will see there are some pop-ups. We can handle these in our script. Okay, so we can close these pop-ups. And here you can see that we have received this particular message from this number which we have used, and then it contains the text which we passed as a message. So this is a test message from QA script. So you can further automate this scenario, like you can validate whether this message appears on the screen on the list of the messages. You can also go ahead and delete this message. Okay, so you can check the contents of this message, or you can go ahead and do all of this, like add people, details, search, archive, delete. So you can perform all of these different things on the message, which is available here. You can automate all of this by using the Appium inspector. You can inspect all these elements and then you can include it in your automation. Okay, and all the pop-ups and any particular screen which is coming up, you can also handle this in your automation. We have seen all this, so you just need to follow the same process, identify the elements, and then perform the required actions. Okay. But the important thing here is how you can emulate the activity of sending an SMS message in your Android emulator. So you can use one of the API methods, which is already part of the Appium library, which is known as send SMS. Okay, so it accepts a mobile number and a message. Using this, you can basically emulate sending a SMS message to your device. That's all for this particular video. If you have any questions, then please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.